What's up, guys? Welcome back to our channel. If you're new to the Martin crew, please subscribe to our channel. We need your support in growing this channel. So I know I've made a lot of promises that I can't keep, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. But anyway, I am here today making another video, and as I go along, I try to assess myself and make changes. Make changes to my life, make changes to this channel, make changes. I don't know what I'm doing with myself, seriously. So a new thing, why I've been so busy though, is that I've started like 3 jobs in the past few months. Right, normally, you know, I'm in the military. I do photography. Photography has been, I don't know, over the past COVID period, hasn't been so good for me. So I've decided not to pay so much attention on photography because I struggled during COVID. Having photography as my main gig was no fun during COVID. I had a lot of reserve. Luckily, I had saving. Well, my wife had saving because I can't save. She saves every penny. So what I normally do, my money takes care of the house and everything else, and whatever she makes, she saves. Luckily, she didn't leave me during COVID because we would be broke. So that's it. I love you, my wife. You're good to me. Great. So that's it. So they say behind every successful man is a successful woman, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, she's successful, she's supportive, and I love her. Great. So, with all that said and done, why I've been busy? Yeah, so I started 3 jobs. It's ridiculous. I don't know. Again, I'm having a midlife crisis. Alright, so that's it. So after getting out of active duty, I thought photography would have been my forever thing. Doing weddings, 4 grand, 5 grand, living it up. I had a rude awakening when COVID, and that wasn't happening. That still isn't happening. I have a few weddings now here and there, but it's not enough for a substantial living. Yes, I'm paying my mortgage. Yes, I'm making all my car payments. Yes, the kids are eating. The kids are having fun. Yes, we're living. But I need more. I need more security. I need everything that's good for me and my family. Another thing, see, my wife is gone. I'm here and I'm bored out of my mind. Because usually she keeps me sane. And I'm like, okay, I gotta find something else to do. I started doing woodwork, as you can see. I sell a few things on Etsy. That's not, that wasn't intended for me to make a lot of money. That was just for me to learn a new skill and make content, which I haven't been doing. So all I've been doing, just making stuff, selling stuff on Etsy and on Facebook Marketplace, right? So that's not a lot of money. It's just me occupying my time. All right, so that's that. So with my 3 jobs, I'm now teaching part-time at Chattahoochee Technical College. I'm working at Amazon, and I've just been accepted into an internship program, some medical thingy. I'll tell you about that. So yes, I know you're saying, oh wow, he's working at Amazon. No, I will not be delivering your package. You will not see me driving up at your door, pressing your doorbell and say, here's your package. That's not what I'm doing at Amazon. Alright? Take that out of your mind. I am not your delivery driver. Alright? That's it. Fine. As you have already known, I'm in the military. I'm in the medical field. I'm a medic. I'm a corpsman, for those who knows about Navy stuff. In the Army, they say medic. In the Navy, they say corpsman. Same thing, right? So I've been doing that for a bunch of years. And with that being said, I did my bachelor's in the same field, so to speak. So last year, I finished my bachelor's in allied health, majoring in professional development and advanced patient care. So after everything went crazy with COVID, I've decided to reassess my life. And I've decided to do something more in medical. So I'm like, okay, let me see. Can I go to med school? And after looking at everything, I'm like, I do not like school that much. I'm already old. I got to go to school for at least 7 years before I become a doctor. So now I've decided to take the shortcut. The shortcut is either go become a nurse, and because I already have a bachelor's, that will only make like maybe a 2-year nursing program to get a BSN in nursing. BSN in nursing? Whatever. BS in nursing? Whatever. Nursing. 2 years. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to do that. Nursing. Alright, so my next option. Physician assistant. PA program. Right, so now I've been looking into PA program. So I called up a school and they're like, dude, you need to clock at least 1,600 clinical hours. You need updated bio, updated microbiology, updated psychology, updated anatomy and physiology. Those things that I did some years ago, apparently after 4 years, they kind of expire-ish. Yeah, so if you did all those things a long time ago and you decide to go in med school or anything like that, nursing, you gotta redo them suckers. Alright, cool. So that's a drama, that's a dilemma that I have. However, I don't like school that much, and I figured out that maybe I can use the military to write off some of these prerequisites. Alright, so that's the thing. I'm using the military to write off some of the prerequisites, my military experience. However, I'm still short a number of hours. So what I did is I've been applying to a bunch of hospitals because I'm like, I have a bachelor's in allied health. And again, I know somebody's saying, what's so exciting about a bachelor's? I have a master's, duh. I'm like, dude, I know you worked hard for your master's and your doctorate or whatever other letters are there in education, but for me this is like a major milestone in my life. I came to America with nothing, zero, zilch, right? And now I have a bachelor, so it's exciting for me. That's a lot. That's a major accomplishment. That's like a major discovery of something like Christopher Columbus did, right? So that's it with me. I came here with zilch. I did my GED. I went to college. I got an associate in what do you call it? That associate that means nothing. In liberal arts. That was stupid. Nobody used liberal arts. I don't see what purpose that served. So I did that. Bachelor's in liberal arts. And then I finally went to college, university. And I got a bachelor's in health science, which is allied health. And what did I just say? I major in professional development and advanced patient care. That's it, right? So now I applied to a bunch of hospitals. I'm trying to get a job, and they're like, dude, where have you worked before? I'm like, here's my resume. And they're like, I don't see any hospital experience. I'm like, but I've been doing this in the military with my eyes closed. I'm like, okay, all right, you know what? Let me put this aside. We're pursuing people with more, what do you call it? Suitable, what do you say? Oh, yeah. So they like push my stuff aside and like, dude, we're pursuing more suitable candidate. And like, okay, what does that mean? They're like, you need experience. But I'm like, okay, if you don't give me experience, where am I going to get experience from? All right, fine. No one wants me. I have a bachelor's that I can't use to do anything. All right? The military doesn't want me because I tried applying for an officer program and they're like, dude, you're too old. I'm like, what? Another program that I applied for, dude, we do not have any quota for your bachelor's. And then by the time they get quota, I'm going to be too old anyway. So I'm like, okay, fine. I have a phlebotomy tech license. So they're like, dude, you need experience. So I'm like, okay, let me lower my standards. And I pushed aside my bachelor's and because I had a phlebotomy tech license. So I lowered my standards. I pushed aside my bachelor's and I started pursuing stuff along the line of phlebotomy tech, because I have a license. I've never worked in the hospital or anything. But when I was getting out of active duty, I decided to get a phlebotomy tech license just in case, and I just didn't use it. It was still valid. I kept it active by paying the membership every year, the licensure. So I kept it active. It's still licensed, still good. So I'm like, okay, let me apply for phlebotomy tech. So I put in my resume to North Side, asking for this phlebotomy tech job that they advertised, just because I wanted clinical hours. I'm like, okay, let me get some clinical hours by whatever. And the recruiter there saw my resume, called me up and asked, why did you apply for this job? You have all this, and why phlebotomy tech? And I'm like, I've been applying for everything that you guys post, and I'm getting, you have no experience. So I lowered my standard, and I'm applying for phlebotomy tech. And they're like, okay, all right, this is what we did. We did an evaluation of what you have, and we're offering you this amount if you take on this internship program. So I'm like, what is this about? Well, excited and not showing excitement, because I'm like, okay, what is this about? And they're like, all right, so you can work as this, and we pay you X amount, and we put you in this RN internship program. Where's my ID? My ID is upstairs. Whatever. I'll show you a picture of it, because I'm already in. Right? So I'm in this internship program. I've not started hospital. So I'm getting paid, getting my clinical hours, and I'm on my way to becoming, I'm not gonna be a nurse. I refuse. But anyway, clinical hours, I'm in the program. Competition. So you have nurses who see patients as well, pretend to be doctors, and then you have the PAs who pretend to be doctors, and then you have the regular MDs, the regular doctors, right? So a nurse has to finish nursing school, do a number of clinical hours, then go to nurse practitioner school for another few years, right? So that's at least 6 years for nurse, right? With a physician assistant, you only do, once you already have a bachelor's, now you're gonna do a 2-year program, right? And then a bunch of clinical hospital hours stuff that you, man, that's it, right? And a regular doctor, a real doctor, does like 7 years, right? And then a number of free hospital time, like working at free clinics and stuff like that. With a doctor now, a doctor has to, after doing that 7 years, right? Now, if that doctor wants to specialize into something like, say, pediatrics or whatever, geriatrics, or do surgeries, then they have to go to school again for that kind of specialties, right? Same thing goes for nurse practitioner. However, with the PA has less restrictions, right? So a PA can move around into whatever they want to do, so to speak. So a PA can go to pediatrics without doing no extra pediatric training. Maybe a little course, but not 2 years of pediatric school. But the one drawback is that now a PA, you have to see the patient, and then the doctor signs off on it. Who cares, right? I don't care. This is good money we're talking about here, right? So, with that being said, a nurse practitioner versus PA. Right, so if a nurse practitioner makes $100 an hour, a PA can make somewhere like $150. Right? Let me do the maths. So based on competition, so let's say a nurse gets $120,000 per year. A PA might get 135 ish. And it all depends on your overall qualification, and it all depends on where you're working and stuff like that. But in general, a PA gets a little bit more than a nurse practitioner. All right, that's it. But I'm going. I'm in this internship program. I'm getting paid. I'm killing myself with work. I barely have time for the kids. I barely have time for myself. So imagine this: full time at the hospital, full time at Amazon, part time at the college. I have no life, right? So at least my wife is happy that I'm busy and I'm not doing dumb stuff, because in life you need something. You're either gonna pour yourself into work, you're either gonna pour yourself into a bottle of something strong, or you're gonna pour yourself over by Joanna's house. My wife knows I'm not gonna do that, so I pour myself into work. So that's it. Alright guys, so that's me chitter chatting. I can give you details of my life in another video, because that's the thing now. Alright, I've been making time for videos because I'm trying to be perfect. That's it. I'm trying to make these videos perfect, and sometimes perfection needs time. Perfection takes a lot of time, and I really don't have a lot of time, and that's why I've been making videos. So as of today, I will be making more videos. This is my last promise about making videos. I've made promises every month, and then I end up doing video once per month, which is ridiculous. I can't grow a channel making video once per month. I'm not that interesting, so I need to make little stuff for people to see and know what's going on. So that's it, right? I promise. As of this, I'm gonna shoot for one video each week. And what I'm gonna be doing is make at least 1 hour out of my life to come inside this cave. Right, so I'm in the basement, it's cold, I got my sweater on. So 1 hour every day in the cave, right? So I have studying to do with the internship. I need to make little short videos and post. I need to edit, and that's the thing. I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna like lights, camera, action, and then post. Alright? I know I've been trying to be like pretending as if I'm a filmmaker and stuff when I'm doing my videos. So that's it. I'm gonna be spitting out a lot of videos, and maybe lower quality, but hopefully the content is good, and hopefully that will keep me consistent, because I really do a lot, but then I think about, oh, I'm gonna do this video to make it perfect and stuff like that. Alright guys, so thanks for listening to my blabbering. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And see you in the next video. Peace.